Hello people of the world, welcome. My name is Brunel. For anyone who's new, for everyone else, welcome back. Thank you very much. As usual, I appreciate the time you take to watch my video. So we're doing a foundation wear test today. One of my favorite things to do. For anybody who's new, I've got extremely oily skin, and I mean extremely oily all over, with textured skin around my cheeks and very large pores around here as well. So when I say oily, I mean all over. The shine comes through no matter what. And I have to use a combination of products to try and keep the shine down for as long as possible. So I'm always on the lookout for a foundation when it says matte. And once they keep me, a foundation that's going to keep me matte, especially during the summertime. Because we all know, especially those of us who are super oily, sun hits your face and before you know it, the oil is just disgusting all over your face and you are shiny as anything. None of that glowy crap that you guys come out with, glowy. No. Right, so this is the Maybelline 30-hour wear foundation. 30-hour wear. This is the Maybelline Superstay 30-hour foundation, and by the way, the shade I've got here is a 70 Cocoa. Yes, if your dark skin can't find a foundation range with that shade that's called Cocoa, can you? Or beige. So according to Maybelline, it says here that this foundation is a full coverage foundation that sets new standards with up to 30-hour performance wear. Active wear foundation, transfer resistant, water resistant, and sweat resistant. Get a seamless matte foundation look that evens out and camouflages the appearance of skin imperfections, of course. This high pigment transfer resistant foundation glides onto the skin and leaves a lightweight matte finish that lasts all day, suitable for all skin types. So no matter what kind of skin type you've got, oily, combination, dry, apparently this is good for everyone. It's got a good range of shades. I can't remember how many there are, but there's a good range, and you can find this foundation anywhere. Just put the foundation title on Google and you are good to go. Anywhere. Superdrug, look fantastic, and all sorts. ASOS, I think, as well. So yeah, loads of places where you can get this foundation. Now, I just had to do a take two because postman arrived, and so unfortunately I've already put some of this on my hand, but so I know what the shade looks like, but I'll reserve that for a moment so you get to see for yourself. I've not applied primer, however, and I will always apply a primer because as I said, I've got extremely oily skin, and that thing of testing a foundation without primer doesn't work for me. Why? Because there's never going to be a day when I will wear foundation without a primer. I am using the Maybelline NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop primer. Okay, so for anybody else who wants to know about foundation, my foundation type range and undertone, I'm more of a yellow to golden undertone, but having sprayed this, initially when I looked at the bottle, I thought, ooh, this might not be so bad. This might not be so bad. But people, look at that. One pump I've done here. It's quite a thick foundation. I'm not sure if I should have shaken it or not, but too late. I'm looking at it and it's looking a bit red. And you can see my pores there. And I'm just going to... Ooh. Oh, wow. I'm hoping that this adapts to my skin. This is looking, yeah, so the hair's not done. It's a bit of a mess, but you know what, whatever. Okay, so this feels really lightweight. And then again, I'll apply whatever is left on my nose. That's not bad. You could get away with just doing just one layer and leave it at that. Actually, this wouldn't be bad. And considering the undertone is a bit more red, it wouldn't be a bad idea for me to leave it as this. But this is not how I normally wear foundation, so I'm going to go back here with one more little pump, and I'm going to use a beauty blender. I tend to use to do the combination, so tiny little pump, and I'm just going to apply that with a sponge And this time around, because the sponge actually absorbs quite a bit of product, I'm going to apply it directly onto my skin. And then I'm just going to push that onto the area where I've got the large pores, trying to fill them out, fill them in, which I know for most people think, oh, you're going to fill up your pores, not good. But as long as you have a good skincare cleansing routine, then you should be fine. So I'm just going to apply that. Alrighty people, so this is what my face looks like with 2 layers on. It feels super lightweight, it feels really, really comfortable. I like the finish of this foundation, and I feel this foundation, it feels really natural, and it looks quite natural in normal daylight. I mean, I'd say that this is more of a neutral foundation, but it's just with a hint of warmth in there, which is thank goodness for that, because I am definitely warm undertone. So I'm glad there's a little bit of warmth in it, but it's not as bad as I initially thought that it would be. Really, really red and really or more orange. It's not that bad in normal daylight as well. And with 2 layers, it still feels really, really nice. So I'm quite happy with the finish of this foundation. I'm gonna go and finish the rest of my face off camera, and then I'll come back. The time now is 11:30. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Is it, can you see it? Can you see it? 11:38 there. So there you have it. So I will see you guys once I've had my face all done, and see if anything changes, how it kind of absorbs powders and so on. And yeah, you get to see the finished look. Back in a mo. Hello people, so this is it. I'm done. Yeah, so I'm really, really happy with how the makeup turned out. Quite a bit here. Actually, I'm going to list the products I've used in the description bar, but just so you know, for the eyes, really quickly, I used the 2 eyeshadow palettes. I started off with this. You can use any eye base that you want, obviously, you can use concealer and so on to neutralize everything and make sure everything's seamless before applying your eyeshadow. And then I used this. This is the Brown Melanin Makeup eyeshadow palette. Coughing away there, sorry about that. And it's a UK based company, and the eyeshadow palette itself looks like this. Very nice, very dark skin friendly. I went in with this shade all over above my crease line, and then I went in all over my lid with this and the outer corners, and used the brush and pulled it upwards to sort of lift the eyes a little bit. Could have used just this palette, but I then decided to go into the Juvia's Place, a chocolate palette, and I just used 1 shade. The shimmers in this are just gorgeous. They're creamy, they're really soft, and they glide over your lid whether you're using a brush or your finger, and I just applied this over it. So yeah, but again, you can try and achieve this look just using this eyeshadow palette. I'll just start off with this, which one is it, the orange here, and then go with that one, and then finish off with this. So it's nice and simple. And then you can use any other products that you like to set things up. I will list the rest of the items in the description bar if you are interested. But honestly, I absolutely love how this foundation looks on the skin, how it absorbs the rest of the products that I've got. Absolutely beautiful. Super happy with the finish so far. I really, really love this look altogether as well. So I think I'm going to actually recreate this look, and I will do that tomorrow, because otherwise it's fresh in my memory. So yeah, that would be best for me to do that. If you are interested in seeing this makeup look, of course, let me know, and let's get a few likes as well. As usual, I asked that, but thank you, and I'll see you back in a few hours time to see what my face looks like. Okay, yikes. Good evening, people. Look at that shine. Look at that. Ooh, it is quite late actually. It is 10:35. So I can't remember what time we started this, but 10 hours is really the time I've actually spent wearing this foundation. And look at the shine. It's been quite hot today for London. It's been sunny as well. It's been lovely, but it's been hot. So I've had a really good opportunity to test this foundation out, and I would say I'd recommend this for I'm looking, my son's over there in the corner and he's looking at me as if, Mum, can you hurry up, please? So I shall. Yeah, so would I recommend this foundation? Absolutely. Despite this shine here, 10-hour wear throughout the day, and usually I also double or triple prime, as well as using powder before foundation and stuff like that, which I obviously did not do because I want to test the foundation itself. But it is a brilliant foundation, honestly. Yes. Around my nose here feels a bit more kind of heavy, but the rest of my face still feels super light despite all the shine. And also, yeah, it does feel very, very light on the skin. And I think it's one of those foundations that they actually were quite right that it would work. If you've got combination skin, you will actually really, really love this because the rest of your face will stay matte. I didn't actually put anything else on my face, but what I have done throughout the day, I've done it about 4 times today, is simply use this, which is what I use to apply powders sometimes, but I didn't put any new products at all on there. All I did was basically do this, press into the skin, and then become less shiny. That is it. So I've not put any powder, any product at all. So this is really how you know, the foundation itself has behaved, and it has behaved absolutely brilliantly, and I would definitely recommend this. I mean, look at that, it hasn't separated at all. Now, is he transfer resistant? Not when it comes to an oily skin person. Once the oils start coming through, your foundation will transfer. That's without a shadow of a doubt. It's just the kind of skin that we have. Is he sweat proof? It was hot-ish, but it wasn't hot enough to start sweating, so I really can't you know, say either way, but it is still a wonderful foundation to have, and I would definitely recommend this hands down. So let me know, guys, what you think. People, I am knackered. I'm gonna go and take the makeup off. Stay safe wherever you are, and thank you for watching. Bye.